Maybe lost is a strong word, but spent. It's not one of them. It's up top. This place in Modern WoW no longer exists. It's been changed. I'm kind of sad for its loss, and on a certain level. I always hated the place because it was always an awkward place to get out of. But on the same level, I'm kind of sad for its loss. This portal never became anything either. It also looks like one of the portals the Emerald Dragons of Nightmare will come through, or Nightmare Dragons.
Greetings.
Mage, you're one of a select group that can conjure a portal to transport you back to this very place. Teach you if you're ready. Yeah, you have to learn the teleports from the place, the actual location. Level 20 you earned it at. Very nice. 20 silver though.
Light bless you. Well met.
Greetings, Mage. You've been sent to aid in my task, Curganoch. Good. We're starting to see young mages eager to help in our cause. What cause you ask? In time, young one. You should know. In time. Oh, that's not cryptic at all.
See you around. Hey.
This world has been victim to massive mystic struggles, which tore magic currents from once stable channels. We struggle to determine the effects these changes have caused, and some of us fear the worst. But we'll feel more of this later. Right now, we need you to gather information. Here, take this flask and go to the base of the waterfall at Mirror Lake, southwest of the Stormwind Gates, and retrieve a sample of the water there. Return it to me, so I might test it for magical taints. And I can get an offhand that functions as a mana potion, though on a long cooldown. Or I can get a mage staff. It's a bit weaker than the balanced fighting stick of mine. Gives no stamina, for example, and outright does less damage. Though obviously a melee weapon is a mage's focus. It's just I have found myself relying on just like trying to whack a guy in the face. Bit more than you would expect from a mage. I'm looking at the DPS rather than the damage of the staff. It's also a slower staff. This gives no int, but does allow you to restore mana, which makes it tempting. But I don't have a mage one-off. I get an offhand to go along with it. That's an odd sound. Oh wait, I wanted to show you something. I don't think she's in Kata. Or if she is, I haven't seen her. But there's an old woman that patrols the streets of Stormwind. She wanders around. Let me see if I can't see her. The reason I bring her up is she's actually relevant to an old Plaguelands quest. You find remnants of her like mementos of her family. And you deliver them to her. I always loved the Stormwind music. I'm finding her over this way. I don't see. find her eventually, I'm sure. Oh, there she is. If memory serves, I know she comes to this well. But yeah, you find remnants of her family. You can kill a zombified one that had been locked in the outhouse since the fall of. We'll order on.
Hello.
I'm gonna auction these. I doubt they'll go for too much, but I don't know. Maybe actually people wouldn't want them for appearance, would they? You can't really transmog things. Then again, people wanted the White Elf Bandana even before you could get transmogs. These aren't really White Elf Bandana though, are they? There we go.
Safe travels.
Open for business. Go with honor, friend.
Actually, I didn't need to buy them. I just yeah, just remembered I got this. So I just wasted a fair chunk of cash. Yay! Okay. Annoying. What Stormwind was getting up to during the whole Warcraft 3 event, because we saw neither hide nor hair of him. I think they were probably still in the process of rebuilding and just not ready to do anything, so that's probably why why we didn't see them. Then again, it could just be a case of the Blizzard just not thinking of them. Wanted to avoid unnecessary fights. Okay. Arcane Missile. Actually a pretty powerful spell. One issue. Getting hit doesn't delay its casting, it can actually knock shots off of it. So, yeah. Copper vein over here. Very shiny. Any attack can just hit her with a staff. Any staff can get rid of your arcane missile shot. Oh, I forgot that it was, you know, the whole multiple mining thing. Yes, force the habit of the normal game. It was annoying. Like I was in previously before this came out, I was in like a right you know, mood for, you know, Final Fantasy 14. I was really into it. Now this has come out and that mood has kind of died off a little, and I'm really into. Then I was feeling like when I was playing this, well, sorry, when I was playing Final Fantasy 14, I felt really into this, and that this is what I wanted to play. Now I'm into this, and no, I'm not. I know, I feel this, you know, out of, you know, I'm just not in it. I went cold because I remember being ice block. We actually had to spec into it. Huh. I didn't know that. But anyway, a member I was talking with the guild member, and he was saying that when Mage really gets going when they get like 3 particular AoEs. I think it was Cone of Cold, Blizzard, and Frost Nova. And I was thinking, well, you know, if those are really great for mages for, you know, farming, and well, I'm just thinking just leveling, I probably should get stuff like that for myself. Like, sorry, I like if that's really, you know, where mages end up shining for this kind of thing, I should get stuff to make that even better. You know? Like this it reduces cooldown of Frost Nova, for example. Makes you be able to cast it every 21 seconds rather than every 25. Fully mastered. Anyway,
help you?
Do you have the sample, Curganoch? The flow magic in Stormwind and Elwyn has been altered, and I must know if it's seeping into the water. Thank you, Curganoch. We'll test this water for magic properties. Let's hope it contains none, or you may find that those who drink from Mirror Lake for too long will be adversely affected. Here, Curganoch, take this orb or staff as a token of your service. May it serve you well. If I take this staff, I will lose 2 stamina and 2 agility. Agility matters for little, but the stamina is a bit of a loss in health. If it works out the same as the int, then that'll be like 30 hit points. But I think the stat weighting is a little different for Mage. For Mage's int and stamina, I think it's a little different. This, I just can't use at all. I don't have a main hat, you know? So, you know what? I'll take the lay staff.
Farewell. What can I do for you? Have a good one.
And that's it. Yeah, it was a little different. It's 20 points that we lost. Can you learn tailoring in here? Potentially. Rogue merchant?
Greetings.
Good day to you. He has nothing for... Okay.
Greetings. Be careful.
Wait, what's...
What are you looking for?
Lucian
Go with
Cordell.
honor, friend.
Lucian. Is he the, guy over this way? No, this way. The reason why it stipulates Alliance Auction House is that there is a neutral auction house in Booty Bay, where Alliance and Horde can trade items to each other. This is a Warlock area. If you're level 10 Warlock, you would be sent here. Sorry, just Lucian sounds like a name of a guy who'll be fit in right the hell here. Spackle Thornberry? Huh. Thornberry's gone dark.
Can I help you?
Yes, Mage.
See you around.
Honor, friend.
The darkness does not embrace you, Mage. Cease your prattle and remove yourself from my
The
sight.
Alliance.
Be gone. So, yeah, nothing
You need something?
in there. Take my advice. Don't sit close to the shadows. Huh. You know the little ledge the demon hunters sit on? Not here in the old, Mage Quarter. That was new. Did not realize that. But yeah, I have no idea the Lucian they're talking about. Okay, what's Hearthstone? So, we'll continue on here down to the pumpkin patch, deal with there, and we'll turn in the 2 quests just to its north, and then head back to Goldshire. Sadly, the Hearthstone is on an hour cooldown. At some stage, that gets nerfed to a half an hour, like expansion-wise, some stage. Okay, that's theirs. But you know, that won't ever play into effect for us anyway. Like, eventually they nerfed it to only half an hour cooldown, but as you know, for as long as far as this character will be ever concerned, it's gonna be an hour. So sadly, I'm gonna have to hoof it back, you know, the long way once we're done. But it's not too bad, I suppose. Once we do that, we'll be heading on to Gochar.